Hello there. Right behind me here is the beginning of Hurricane Sandy for us. It just started a couple hours ago, so it hasn't fully hit. Apparently it's supposed to fully hit later tonight. I don't know exactly what time, but whenever, I guess. And I really wanted to film this video outside, and I tried to, but the wind was just too much for my camera's microphone, so you have to negotiate. You gotta do what you gotta do. So whenever I hear about a storm or something that's supposed to hit here, I get very excited. I like storms. I just find that they're awesome. Now around here where I live in Massachusetts, we don't really get earthquakes or tornadoes or anything like that. If we do get an earthquake, it's usually just like a millisecond of a tremor from a couple states away. So we don't really get that. Tornadoes, no, as far as I've been alive, I've never been involved in a tornado. So I can't really say that, but I do love storms. I love heavy rain, I love thunder and lightning, I love heavy wind, and I love hurricanes. And I look around at the reaction of everyone else I know. And it seems that, not really my friends, but like, say, my friends' parents and such, they all really freak out when they hear about a storm coming. You know, they make it seem like the end of the world. They're like, oh my goodness, we need to evacuate to the basement immediately. And they get all scared that they're gonna die. And like Hurricane Sandy, it's not going to be as bad here as it was in places before here, so I can't speak exactly for places where this hurricane was before. But like people who live here, they know every time we get a storm, the power might go out. But I've never heard in my town about a hurricane or a tornado ripping up houses out of their fucking foundations. I've never seen it, so I don't get what all the freaking out is about. So I started thinking of this when I heard of Hurricane Sandy. Or Sandra, if she prefers. And then I started to think, a lot of this can be blamed on the weather forecasters. When they're standing at the scene of a storm or whatever, they always try their best to make it sound way worse than it is without flat out lying. Something like this. Hello, this is your news reporter Joey Letts. We're here at the scene of Hurricane Sandy. It is only just starting here in the Boston area, but it's expected to get much worse. Although it's not as bad as some other hurricanes we've had, we still want to scare the fuck out of you and make you believe that thousands of people are going to die on the spot from this hurricane. Get down in your basements, your family's a wreck. This hurricane's gonna kill you. This is not propaganda! Now, if you're not someone who lives in Massachusetts, I'm telling you that all our storms really do around here is, worst case scenario, you lose your power. That's it. But the news anchors, they make it seem like a fucking emergency. Sure, it could be an emergency, but it's most likely not going to be. So they're scaring the hell out of people for what? To get a nice little chuckle out of it? I don't know, but I think that's where a lot of the blame is placed, because that's where you find out the weather. You know, now you can go online and stuff, but a lot of people just watch the Weather Channel or whatever because it's more convenient and junk. But like I said before, you never really know how a storm's going to turn out. Just because they don't turn out bad often around here doesn't mean this one won't. Doesn't mean this one's not going to be the one that rips the fucking roof off my house. Who knows? But that's part of the reason I like storms so much. I guess I find that part exciting, thrilling, and it's stimulating for me. I mean, the basic reasons I like these kind of things is I love the sound of heavy rain pounding against my window, or if it's heavy enough on the roof, I love the sound of the heavy wind just barely squeezing through the cracks of the windows. And my favorite is watching thunder and lightning and the sounds. I love it. It's very thrilling for me. And not really with rain or wind, you know, at least not mild. But that's kind of, I get that kind of thrill from thunder and lightning too, because you never know, maybe it'll strike my house and kill me. See, personally, I'm an atheist. And a lot of people think that all atheists, they're hopeless. They feel there's no reason to live since they don't have a higher power, or because they don't think they're going to have an afterlife. And they think a lot of them are depressed, and they think there's really just no meaning of life. And I have to tell you right now, there's a select few atheists out there who feel like that, but the majority of them, because I know a lot myself, don't. We believe we live our one life, and then we die. And that's it. That makes us cherish life a lot more, to enjoy it while we have it, because you never know just when it's going to end. And I guess I find thrill in that. You know, I try to live my life how I want to live it, how I enjoy it, and I do it every single day. Because every day is another day that we don't know. This could be our last day here. But I find that thrilling. It's just a rush for me, you know? And it, like I said, it just makes you appreciate every second you really have. But I think that'd be exciting if a lightning bolt just struck me through the window right now and killed me. See, I always think you should judge your life by your experience, not by the duration or length. You know, the experience of the life you had. Was it a great life? Well, that's good. Then you shouldn't really have to worry about the length. I gotta tell you, I'd much rather die of a tornado sucking my roof off and sucking me up in it, and somehow me being combined with the engine of a Buick, than I would dying slowly in a hospital bed of pneumonia when I'm 84. You know, I would much rather that. But I don't know, it's a thrill for me. I mean, who knows? I could die today, I could die while I'm editing this video, or I could die when I'm 90. I don't know. But that's okay, because I enjoy life while I have it. And I don't think people should be so critical about storms. I think they should just try to relax. I know some people might have a problem like anxiety where they really just can't, where they just get so tense and they can't help it. But for the average person who lets these news anchors persuade you that today's your death day, just don't bother with that. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the thrill. That's my take on it. So now the question of this video is, what do you think of storms? Do you like them? Do you find them exciting like I do? Do you hate them? Are you afraid of them? You know, do you just think, you know, it's alright as long as the power doesn't go out? What's your opinion? And I'll feature my favorite comment left by you guys on the next video. So thanks for watching, take care, and if you don't see me again after the storm, I'm dead.